whoever came up with the idea that healing is supposed to be peaceful and just sunflowers and just I really want to smack whoever said that. Whoever is out here trying to represent the healing journey like that. Because healing is not linear. You know what I'm saying? And it also doesn't mean I'm weak just because I'm in a state of healing and, rejuvenate myself and repairing myself. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that my boundaries is not there. If anything, I have solidified my boundaries. If anything, I'm going back and I'm reinforcing those boundaries. I just want people, whoever's watching this video, I just want you to remember to give yourself some grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, depression don't look the same for everybody. Y'all remember when Robin Williams, rest in peace, he passed away? Everybody was shocked because this was the funny man. For decades, this man made people laugh. You know what I'm saying? And when he unalived himself, everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked because depression don't look like you're just sad, you're stuck in the bed. There's functional depressive people. You know what I'm saying? There's people who get up every day, go to work, take care of the kids, take care of the household, pay the bills, do blah, 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 blah. Even go out to eat. Some of your friends, they smiling in your face right now, and they is depressed. Like anxiety don't look the same for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we get caught up when we're having mental health situations. I think we get caught up in it doesn't look like what it should. So maybe I don't deserve the help, or if I tell somebody that I'm suffering, they're not going to believe me because I don't look like what I'm going through. And truth be told, spirituality and mental health go hand in hand. A lot of people don't talk about the connection, but the people who struggle with believing in God, struggle in believing in themselves, and the conversations that they having with themselves is not positive, or they're not speaking in higher self, higher vibration of self. So when we're talking about healing, I just want everybody to remember that you have to check in on your mental health too, your emotional health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your financial health, like things that actually on a daily affect you. You have to check in on all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're healing from a situation, possibly, a certain circumstance, a certain person, place, or thing. But don't forget to go back and just do the inventory check while you're back there on the back end. And stop feeling ashamed that your healing isn't linear, that your healing is up and down. You know what I'm saying? It does stabilize out, the further you get along in your healing journey, less and less things trigger you. You're able to see the triggers coming ahead of time. You're able to prepare yourself. But until you get to that point where it's easier by the days, by the moments, take your time, and don't do the comparison game, because comparison is the thief of joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to remember that your journey is just that, your journey. What's for you is just for you. And a lot of people don't get what they're supposed to get because they so busy trying to compare what they're getting to other people. So you miss the purpose of it. And by the time you figure it out, it's almost too late to use it. The battle is hard on some days, at some points, but it doesn't always have to be hard. And I think the more you give grace to yourself, the more you're able to actually understand that healing is not linear. I'm gonna have to keep saying it and keep saying it. The better off you'll be. The better off you'll be when you know that some days you'll cry, some days you're happy. You know what I'm saying? You can go 15 days in a row happy, and then on the 16th day, you are sad. You are angry. You know what I'm saying? That means you still are reconciling things within your own self. That means you're still coming to grips with things. And it does not happen overnight all the time. Some pieces do. Some pieces just fall together. And some pieces you got to go look for them. And my last piece for this video is this, because I'm really going to go into deep dive. So make sure you're following, you subscribe, all the things. Because the last part of this is intentionality is healing. Being intentional with yourself, being intentional with the routines that you have placed for yourself, being intentional about your boundaries, being intentional about sitting down and looking at yourself in the mirror and actually having an actual heart-to-heart conversation. If you can't point out your flaws and be able to sit with them, then you damn sure ain't going to be able to allow anybody else to sit with your flaws. So if you wanna have the best version of your healing journey that you can be, but I'm not gonna tell you that it's gonna be the easiest. But the best healing journey is the intentional one. Y'all go with peace.